guys, let's go! Season 2 of our first episode, and we're going to be talking about Fargo this podcast. Joined by Connor, Alex, as always,
Hello.
Liz, as always.
Oh, I forgot to say hello.
You gotta say hi, man! Glad you're out. And Matt, who's on sound this week. You kind of hear him in the background, maybe? Probably not.
Okay.
Okay, so Fargo.
Yeah.
Alex, why don't you talk about Fargo and the plot and all that?
Okay, so Fargo is a 2014 TV series starring Billy Bob Thornton and Martin Freeman. You said you wouldn't laugh at that. It's nominated for 9 Emmys and with a tagline, RG's Here We Go Again. Connor, would you like to maybe give us a short synopsis?
Well, I guess it's really about greed, about how good men can turn bad when they are promised, like, the world, really. And it's about the downfall of the everyday man.
We've got 4 novices to the Fargo series here. So what sort of genre does it come under?
Comedy, drama, really, or just a black comedy.
Yeah?
Isn't it based on a true event?
Yeah, but we're not entirely sure whether... Because the film, apparently...
Yeah, no, there was a thing that came out saying that how the film version that had the same opening as Fargo, how it said that it was based on a true story, just the names were changed out of kindness to the people involved. That was a lie, in general. It just was a way to give it a little more publicity, to make people see it more, thinking that this was a true story.
Because that's a bit like, I don't know if you've seen, what's it called? The fourth... Oh, I can't think of the film now.
Element?
No, yeah, Sixth Element, where they're like, oh, this is a true event, and then you read about it.
So there was a kid that said that he could see ghosts.
No, that's Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Element's a space.
No. Oh, I can't think of the film. But basically, it's it happens in Alaska and all these events like hauntings and whatnot. But apparently, I read up on the internet that it was literally just a load of people taking like a lot of drugs and whatnot. So basically, that's how the story happened. And I was like, well, the film's just a fake now.
Yeah, well, it really comes down to, like, if some guy tells you about a crazy night he had, about where he took loads of drugs and he saw some ghosts, if you make a movie of that, you could put that it was based on a true story because it's what the guy said.
Yeah. So that's basically, I think, what this film kind of may have been like.
Yeah, but it was still a good film, so it didn't really
entertaining.
But I think the basic plot going by character names and stuff. A drifter named, is it Malvo?
Well, at first he's known as the Drifter, like in the first couple of episodes, but then I think you do find out his name is Malvo.
Okay, he arrives in a small village in Minnesota and influences the population with his malice and violence, including put upon insurance salesman Lester Nightguard. So first thing I want to maybe go into is the performances. Connor, what did you think about the performances done by the 2 main characters?
I thought they were really good. I really liked the Billy Bob Thornton's performance. I thought he was really, like, at some point just creepy. Yeah. The way he handled business. And Lester Nygaard, in the first episode, he's you can really see that he's basically he is walked all over by everyone. And it was really good seeing how he basically transformed into, well, a dickhead, really, but by the end.
But a clever one.
Well, yeah, a clever one, until the end. And I thought Martin Freeman was really good in that role. Like, I don't think I've ever seen something in him where he's basically, well, more or less the villain.
Yeah. I think the most interesting for me was the transformation from a passive character to a full-on murderer. And I think, I mean, when after, obviously this is a spoiler cast, but after Martin Freeman murders his first wife, you think that may be the end of it, but then he pretty much murders his second one by sending her into the into the bank to then get shot.
So it's quite different from the film, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the only thing it shares is that it all took place at the same place, Fargo. So it's basically saying that Fargo, the movie, happened in the 80s when this happened in 2006. So really just the same place.
And one of the other things that stood out for me were the sheer brutalness of some of the murders. The one that stood out for me in particular was one of Malvo's sort of accomplices, after he's done with him, he ties him to a chair with a gun, and then fires off a few rounds himself with his own gun to get the police to come over, because they don't care whether they take him dead or alive, and because they see his accomplice with the gun, they just absolutely shred him down with machine guns.
Typical American.
I don't really think that's the most like.
Well, it's not the most. It's not the most graphic. What would you say the most graphic?
I mean, the most graphic one is the first wife, the hammer.
Yeah.
Where he just bludgeons her to death. Or I think the end, and again spoiler cards, where Malvo gets shot, and like you see the bullet through his mouth and head.
Oh god, the bear trap.
And the bear trap was gross too, when he had to like click his leg back back into place.
Yeah.
Still funny though, quite funny.
What's everyone laughing about?
Liz's expression seems so very disgusted by what events take place.
So what would you say to a couple of people who may be interested in seeing it but might not know much about it?
I would really say watching the first episode, because like the first one it is a little bit slow at some points because it's really building up, but it just gets better and better by each episode. So it's really, in a way, it's quite simple. Like the idea, just a guy comes to town and then it just chaos ensues. Yeah. So if you like that sort of thing, where I don't know how to explain it, just complete randomness happens. Because in the end, last couple of episodes, just random stuff happens that it's just crazy. But at some points, it is actually quite funny. Like it's dark humor, but I still laughed. I don't know what that says about me, but
no, that's fair enough. Everyone has their own version of humor, I suppose.
How many episodes are there in the series?
10.
10. And they're like an hour long each.
I think they differ. The last few were a bit longer.
The first was an hour, but the rest are like 45 minutes.
Oh, okay, so like an American type thing where they have adverts.
And I saw just yesterday that has been renewed for a second season.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How?
I think it will be kind of like this one where it's new people, new situation, just in the same town.
Okay. I really hope the female cop isn't put through anymore because she's already done so much.
Is she pregnant in this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she called Margie?
No.
Oh.
It's no, like in the first couple of episodes she's pregnant, but then but really randomly in episode 5 it skips 1 year.
Yeah, that was quite a random skip.
And then she's married to the other cop, and she's pregnant. Really randomly, because he's just driving. Then it says 1 year later, and then he's completely different. Really sort of just jumped, but oh well.
I think it's a series though where you have to pay attention quite a lot. I mean, I unfortunately had to watch it over the weekend, and I live with people who like to talk while television's going on.
Yeah, Liz.
Yeah.
She's right there.
No, my sister.
I know.
But there was a bit where one of the people that Marvo was trying to manipulate and scare essentially owns a shopping centre, and one day it's just full of, what was it, like...
Locusts.
Locusts, yeah. But I'd missed the part where it shows how they actually got the locusts.
Well, God did it.
Oh, well, no.
Well, that's what he was trying to get him to think.
Yeah, basically because the supermarket king, that's what he was called, he's a big religious nut. So Malvo does all the stuff like he puts pig's blood in his shower, so when he turns the shower and it's just blood that goes down on him. He fills it up with locusts, then like fish drop from the sky.
How did he do the fish drop?
No, that wasn't him. That was just I think a tornado got all the fish up from the sea, and then dropped it onto the car.
Fish
Cannot not wait to see that film.
They've got a new one coming out called Shark Octopus. Or Shark
versus octopus?
No, it's a shark with octopus tentacles.
Of course.
What? Because why not?
No.
Yeah, why not?
If CG allows it.
No.
It's a new beast. So, like, what changes him? Like, because you're talking about greed and all that, so what is it that you want?
Are you talking about Malvo or...
I'm missing Lester, really. Because that's the guy who changes from really with Lester, he starts out as just like the typical everyday guy. Yeah. But he keeps on getting walked over until he just snaps and kills his wife. Because his wife is really mean to him, but he's saying how he's not really a man.
Didn't she say that she wanted to marry his brother?
Well, no, she said that she fancied his brother more than him, and so he took a hammer and just smashed her over the head.
Because there's a bit in the advert where he's standing there with a weapon in the basement, she's going, "Go on, do it, you're not a man."
What are you going to do, hit me?
Yeah, and then he hits her many times.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then he slams his face against the wall.
So Alex one day is just gonna snap like
Yeah.
No.
that.
No, and then like.
Liz is backing away from this.
No, but then for the other episodes, he becomes more rich with his business.
Yeah.
And then he sort of feels like he can do whatever he wants. Really.
Yeah.
And then it gets to a certain extent where he basically sends his second wife in to get shot because he knows someone's waiting for him.
Okay, so like, you know where you were saying a year later, was that like a year later he gets married and all that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He gets remarried and he's like really not more or less famous in the celebrity sense, but he's one of the most popular guys in town because he has like this really successful business.
Yeah.
Then he just basically kills his wife again.
Mm.
But
everything starts to go downhill. He doesn't seem to care that much when his wife gets killed. He doesn't show that much remorse.
Well, no, because he never really cared about her.
She sounds like a bitch.
No. That's one of the saddest things because his second wife was really nice.
Yeah, she was quite nice.
But he was just an asshole. Like he was gonna cheat on her until he saw the guy again.
I suppose the weird thing was when they're in the car, when they're driving to the bank, she was talking about how she always liked him and how she wanted him to find a way to get rid of her. Little did she know that he actually did. He was the reason why she was gone. But it was, I suppose, I'm not sure whether it was too unbelievable at times how situations seemed to coincide with one another, like when Malvo was at the diner and the diner's owned by the female cop's dad. Yeah. And how she was coming over to the canteen and how they just missed each other.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether people found that a little bit too unbelievable.
Well, no, I mean, because it's a small town, so they're bound to run into each other, more or less.
That's true.
But, no, it's not that unbelievable. I mean, from where I saw it, wasn't that unbelievable.
Yeah, sharp Alex.
Yeah. You don't know nothing.
You think it's some kind of film student?
Former film student. Something that I found quite good about the series was that they did a dog death, but they weren't too graphic about it, and quite a lot of people don't like to see animals get hurt.
No.
Wait, when did they kill a dog?
The supermarket king's dog.
So, the supermarket.
So it's okay for a woman to get bludgeoned to death with a hammer in a basement.
That's exactly what I had the problem with. Because I feel like...
Well, she was a bitch.
Well, then.
So it's fine.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean,
Dog
a
was
lot
not.
of bad people died, but like there were some good people that I was quite sad when they died. Like the two FBI agents who got shot in the neck. That was quite sad, but oh well.
Yeah.
The thing is, you say the wife's a bitch, but also the dog may have been a bitch as well.
No.
Fuck that one. Thanks. It's going around in my brain.
Let's all take a moment to appreciate that.
Thank you. That was. I take this award and.
The first joke of the series,
Yeah.
It was a strong one.
I feel proud, I'd like to thank my mum and my dad for bringing me to this into this world. It helped.
Yeah.
It was and Fargo for killing that dog and that woman, for which my joke would not have been christened.
Okay, you're milking it a bit.
Okay, the music starts playing.
But going back to what Connor was talking about, where they had the 1 year jump, it was really bizarre how both characters had gone on their own separate paths, where Lester had found a new wife and his life was finally going back on track. He was the top of his respected career. And Malvo had his, what was it, fiancée?
Well, no, that was just all
Well, no, I know, but but to everyone else, he was doing well.
Yeah, he was a dentist with his wife until he shot them all in the lift.
That was a really dark turn.
Should have shot him in the mouth.
Yeah, basically, the whole thing about Marvo and his character is that he works for an agency. He's kind of like a hitman type of thing. They give him a name and he goes and kills them. And he was going to kill the other dentist, wasn't he? Yeah. So he basically pretended to be one so they would be friends, so they could get close. Oh, and then everything worked well. Like he had a wife, and then they went to Vegas for a vacation. Then Lester kept on harassing him in the lift until Marvo just took out the gun and killed the dentist and the two women. Yeah. 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 Well.
Now still where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. He was a very clever I mean, if it is a true story, is a very clever man, and a very clever adaptation to a character.
Sounds like a horrible place to live, though.
Yeah.
Actually, I really like the time that they had with the film. Actually, there is one thing that connects it. You know, in the film where the character buries the money in just the snow, a guy finds that, and he builds the supermarket chain. That supermarket. That's
so it's
where,
like a carry-on.
Got the money. Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But that reminded me of where I had a story about this woman in Japan who saw Fargo, saw that it was based on true story, and went looking for the money.
Really?
Yeah, thinking that it would actually be there.
Oh god.
We were thinking that.
Never found it. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Some million dollars.
Yeah. But I really like that time within the movie.
Yeah, that was quite a good time. I suppose also the recreation of the different locations was really well done.
What do you mean by that?
With the
What you talking about?
with the town making it all look authentic.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it was snowy.
There was a lot of snow. But yeah, I definitely recommend it to anyone who's. No, that was not what I was going to say. But who likes true stories, but also shocking ones at that.
Well, supposedly true.
Yeah.
Supposedly true stories, yeah. I think it was episode 9 that was the most shocking one, where everyone was sort of on the edge of their seats. Was it episode 9?
What happened in episode? Wait, what happened to make everyone on the edge?
I think. Well, I think the bit at the end of episode 9 where Lester sees Malvo after so long.
I wouldn't really say that one. I would say the one after that where they're in the lift.
One. Is that the last episode?
Yeah, the one where in the lift, and then he basically just goes all out to try and kill Lester. That's the one with on the bear trap to like breaks his leg open, and he has to like pull it back in.
I don't think Liz will be watching this.
No, but like one thing that really surprised me is how there is a gory bit, then 2 episodes where nothing happens, then a really gory bit. It really takes you by surprise by it all. With the 2 FBI agents when was it Lester who got hit with the award and his face was all smashed up?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
One question I have to ask.
Yep.
You know, from the film and the TV series, I was just wondering if they have the same accent. Because if you've seen the film, they have a really bad Canadian accent because it's North America and like next to Canada.
Lester and that. Lester does.
The female cop does.
Yeah, just them two and also her dad.
Yeah.
But you also got people from outside who speak sort of normal American. And it's really weird when they have a conversation because it's, oh hi, and then they
Everyone give us your best Canadian. Time for Liz. Your best Canadian.
I don't even know it's.
Go on.
I have no idea what.
Katie, give us your best.
Oh, now I'm on the spot.
Go
What
on,
should I say?
Just say yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah, jeez.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You just sound like a really horny German person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, but that is actually one thing in the TV show which I found so funny. Like when after in the death scene, the cook comes down, sees it, just goes jeez, and just goes back up. I don't want to deal with it. He's like jeez.
Oh no, that was definitely one of the highlights of the movie. Just all the accents. And it's just a little boy that was just talking normally.
My favourite part of the movie is like in the movie where the female cop and the cop go to the shootout.
Yeah.
And then she's just bounced down by the body. Such a shame.
Yeah.
Something else that was quite clever. When Martin's first wife, I'm just going to call him by his normal name. When Martin's first wife gets wife gets murdered, he goes to stay with his brother.
Yeah.
And but when things start to take a turn again, he actually decides to frame his brother for the murder of his wife.
That was actually really clever. The way
that was
he
very
did
clever.
it.
What did he do? He took his wife's knickers and put them in his gun.
I've got a real problem with the word knickers. You know how some people can't deal with the word moist?
Oh yeah.
For some reason, it's just knickers. They always
moist knickers. Really gets you.
Actually, I'm fine with moist. It's just like knickers and snog. There's the two words I can't deal with.
I
Okay.
can foresee it now.
Underwear.
Like, you're some woman. I'll take off my knickers.
No.
You know what? Keep them on.
Just get out of here. Just get out of my house.
But when he hides underwear in his brother's
Yeah, and pictures.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was really clever.
So some dirty work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because his brother had a gun which he was keeping illegally in like a secret sort of safe.
So that was the incentive to get him arrested.
Yeah.
Here's the illegal gun, and here's also the stuff that ties you in with
Yeah.
my wife's murder.
But then he did a really clever thing of a way to get the police to his house, where he put another gun from his brother's, because he has like a trophy room full of guns. He put a revolver in his son's backpack for school, and then so Adam Large, he took out like his yogurt and then just knocked the gun across the floor. And everyone's like, oh dear.
Oh yeah.
So like yeah, so then yeah. So then all when the police went in the brother's house, and then they saw all the hammer as well, and no, so he like framed him, and like you never really find out what happened to him after that.
No.
Well, he got raped in jail.
Probably.
But you'd assume that he would get released after, because when Martin dies, while being pursued by the police. So you assume that they'd let him out with a pardon or something.
Martin Freeman's character died in a really weird way, in my opinion. It really seemed weird with the tone of the show.
It was almost like he took a step backwards. Because you got this
Yeah.
confident guy, and then suddenly he's all sort of shaky and.
Well, I
wants
mean,
to
to
get
be
out
honest, like he was being chased by police,
Do you think
and
that's
you
also-
wouldn't be the most confident at that
No.
point, would you? Like, oh fuck him.
Do you suppose it was all sort of like an act or a phase where he had this confident time in his life, and then suddenly
Well,
it
I
all
mean,
went downhill?
he probably was confident when things were going up. But
Yeah.
when things were going down, he was like, oh shit. But yeah, but no, but he died where he was walking across thin ice and he just dropped in. It cracked and he just fell in. And then just his hat came up. It was a very weird ending.
It really sounds like that would happen to you, just your hat.
Oh, great. So
Hopefully.
basically, we just seem to be finding out that Alex is more and more like Lester. This is great.
Just get out what you can.
I assure you, I'm nothing like him. Apart from one thing, I love the poster that they have in their basement.
Oh, what
The
the
fish
fishes.
one.
Yeah.
What if everyone's wrong and you're right? It's a load of goldfish and one redfish.
Yeah, and like the goldfish is going one way and the redfish is going the other way.
Yeah.
And then that scene was actually really good. After he kills his wife, he just looks at it and then, like you can see he's really thinking about it. Then he just smashes his face against it to knock him out, so people see that he was attacked too.
Yeah.
So do you feel you relate to any of the characters at all?
No, absolutely not.
You don't feel you got like a little psychopathic streak?
Sure.
I love the series, but that's about as far as it goes.
Yeah, but I think like what do you think is the most shocking moment of all the 10 episodes? What one really took you by in surprise?
I'm not too sure. I mean, there was a combination of a couple. I think it was. I think it was probably when Lester's wife got shot.
Oh, what, the second wife?
Yeah. Just how he would do that. It was just before she left the car. He said, "Here, take your coat. I don't want you to catch a cold," and put up the hood. So the murderer, he was going for.
Or no, like he makes her wear his coat.
Yeah.
Like his famous one that he always wears.
The one that the murderer would associate him with, and put up her hood, and the murderer thinks it's him.
Yeah.
So.
But for me, I think the most shocking moment is when I can't even remember his name, but you know the cop, the other one that became the mailman, when he killed Marvo. Just out of nowhere, he just had him the gun, and then because it looked like that he was going to arrest him, and then he says, "Oh hi," and then just shoots him 6 times.
Did he have any real? I mean, Marvo never really did anything to him, did he?
Well, he ruined his career. His being a cop, didn't it? It made him lose being a cop, and then but that was actually one of the scariest moments. When he shoots him 5 times.
And then he just sort of comes back.
You know, he comes back because he didn't get him in the face, but he got him in the mouth. And so, like, it's kind of like the Joker, where he's like a cheek is completely cut up there.
That happens in the actual film as well.
Yeah.
Or Two-Face with the sort of missing parts in his.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the Steve Buscemi where he just gets shot through the cheek.
Yeah.
It's like that, and then he's got like this really weird, like, because he looks. I think that's the first time you see him actually angry.
Because he's a very calm character.
In the face, wouldn't you be angry?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I was
I would, but like,
It's fine.
yeah, but he wasn't very angry when the bear trap basically took off his leg, he was like, no.
No.
But it was like, damn it, I like my left leg, but then
I
when
have foot
yeah.
here anyway.
Yeah, no, but that was scary. We get shot 5 times, and then sort of like looks like he's gonna get up, and then he shoots him another 6 times.
I think
really weird.
he definitely keeps a very sort of calm streak throughout the 10 episodes and executes everything really calmly. I think there's a moment in the 2nd episode, I'm not sure who it is, but comes over to his apartment. And then he just takes off his trousers and goes to the toilet while he's talking to the guy.
Yeah, no. That's basically where he's at in a motel, and then the guy comes over to threaten him, basically saying that if you try anything funny, like I'll kill you. And then while he's talking, he goes into the toilet and takes a shit, and just looks at him while he's doing it.
It's such a bizarre scene, but it is really clever how he just keeps such a calm.
Yeah. But there are some points, like stuff he does, which I just think is a little bit unnecessary. Not in the way like I'm saying, oh, they didn't need to do that. It's funny. But when he convinced the guy, when he convinced the kid to piss in the fuel tank.
Oh yeah.
Of a car.
Oh yeah, and his mum, he calls his his mum up and tells him that someone's pissing on the car.
Yeah, and then like she comes out and like attacks him. It was really weird.
Do you think that was just sort of like I haven't killed anyone in a while. I need to piss someone off.
No, I don't know why he did it. Well, I mean, he's insane. Maybe that's why.
Deranged individual. But a very clever one.
To be honest.
So what do you think the 2nd season will bring? Possibly.
Ooh, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I really hope that nothing else happens to the female cop and her husband, because they've gone through way too much. That was something I wanted to back onto. When they have this sort of... When the cops describe it as World War III breaking out, there's this massive shootout in a blizzard. And before they get together, the male cop comes to the scene and thinks he sees one of the... who are the two?
We didn't talk about them, did we?
The deaf one and the...
Yeah, during the show, there are these 2 hitmen that have been assigned to kill Marvo.
One's Chandler's deranged fruit drying roommate.
Oh my god. Oh yes.
Yeah, Adam Goldberg, I think his name was. And the other one, he's the one who talks, and the other one is the muscle. But the one who's the muscle is deaf. So whenever they're interrogating, the guy has to sign what he's saying. It's really funny.
It's a very strange relationship, though.
But I was actually quite sad when not the muscle, the Adam Goldberg guy got killed.
Yeah, and doesn't then Marvo go to the hospital where the other one is and say, sort of just torture him that I've killed your...
Well, no. He basically says that I want you to work for me.
Yeah, but he does say before, like, you and my partner had a nice talk before the end and that sort of thing.
Yeah, before I slit his throat.
So
very weird way. But
now it can't work for me.
But that scene was actually really good. Like the clever way he did it, how he made the guy follow him by cutting his hand and like made the blood trail. So the guy thought he was going one way. Yeah. They just attacked him.
That was
really
good.
Clever. But no, I felt really sorry for him, the deaf hitman, because you don't really know what their relationship was at one point. Because there is a scene where they argue like a married couple.
Yeah, what was that in the
bar?
bar?
Very odd. No, in the bar and diner, where they just argue with each other. What were you saying before that?
No, I was just saying that when there's the shootout in the blizzard, you got the 2 people, the 2 henchmen, and then Marvo, and the male cop comes to join the fray, while the female cop's out looking for anyone really, and he thinks he sees one of them, opens fire, and it turns out to be her. Yeah,
he shoots her in on the stomach.
Yeah,
which isn't really the best way to meet.
No. But is everything all right, man?
Yeah, I'll hold on to them, man. Can't be trusted.
But that's what I meant by enough sort of happened to them. They've all had their own part of their life sort of shaken by the events. I don't really want them to have to go through anymore. If possible, would be nice.
Yeah, I think for season 2 it might be like that show True Detective. How each season it's different people in a different scenario. Yeah. Because there's no way how they can carry on with the 2 main people dead.
Well, no.
So it'd be like a different case.
Yeah, like a different case and different people involved. I think.
But in Fargo.
Yeah. Because there's no way that they could carry on because most of the cast is dead, apart from the 2, apart from the married couple.
Maybe Marvo isn't dead though. He's been shot so many times, it just sort of comes back.
He was shot 6 times, and you can see his brain. There's no way that he could come back from that.
It's fine.
Just a big old plaster. It'll be fine.
It'll get better.
There was an American politician who got shot in the head and survived.
Really?
I
mean,
she's nothing there.
She's a bit. But, you know, she's
Guessing not such a great politician
For
anymore.
everyone listening, that's
pretty much the same.
I hope she's not watching this.
Or one viewer in America.
She would know what it means.
But definitely a very good series, and I'm very glad that I watched it. I'm not sure whether the reason why I watched it was a bit flimsy though, just because Martin Freeman was in it.
Yeah, but lots of your reasons for things are flimsy.
Yeah.
I love Jar Jar Binks. What's that? Everyone hates it. I hate Jar Jar Binks.
That was exactly what happened.
What, you like Jar?
I'm pretty
He
sure.
liked Jar Jar.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Jar
sure.
Jar was one of his favourite characters.
Not one of my favourite.
Oh, sorry, his
I
favourite.
haven't told you that rant about Star Wars, haven't I? About the Phantom Menace, where I went on for 20 minutes because I got really pissed off. And like, funny enough, I'm not that big of a fan of Star Wars. I just get really pissed off by the Phantom Menace.
I think it was just. I mean, I'd like to say that the public opened my eyes to the better Star Wars, but because I started watching it as a kid, and I inevitably did watch Star Wars 1 first. But now that I've grown up a bit, I appreciate Star Wars for its goodness and its greatness.
I still love the fan-made alternate ending where the film should just focus on Obi-Wan and his upbringing and not on Anakin.
Oh, what? How
Episode 1 should have.
Oh yeah, with that guy with the green screen behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. Talking about Star Wars stuff. I know this is quite a big
No,
subject.
I can just love it how every conversation I have with you, Alex, even at
Ends
college
in
or
Star
out
Wars.
or out of it, always
Come on.
drifts into Star Wars
I
at
know.
some point.
I'm sorry. But Star Wars 7, the plot may have been leaked.
Plot
I know,
details.
we were-
Yeah,
details.
we read this.
You read this?
The other
You
day.
told me about it 5 times.
Okay, for those who don't know, it's supposedly
Well, how
meant.
do you know people want to know?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Thank you, Katie.
That's so it is.
Well, you know, for
That makes it okay.
for the
Yeah.
for the one
You
person.
gotta shout spoiler first!
I'm sorry.
No, spoiler, not I'm sorry.
You say sorry after.
Okay.
Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Skip about 2 minutes if you don't want to know.
So it's supposedly meant to start off with Luke Skywalker's severed hand holding his lightsaber. I don't know how it got out of Cloud City, but we'll examine that.
Let's not get into that. It's kind of
Some guy picked it up.
Oh, and then tossed it.
That doesn't mean the guy picked it up, you know.
No, you're like he's reading and then just. He's like, oh.
Oh, what is this?
Rebel found it.
And lands on a
It
sandy.
can be used for a lot.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
what?
Wait, wouldn't at that point it would be like a skeleton at this point?
Some people like
There's
I
no
suppose
there's no way
so.
that it would be fine. Just like,
Well, if it's preserved in the vacuum of space, it should be alright.
Well,
yeah, but no, but it's on Cloud City.
How many years would it be after?
30 years after the
Thirty.
event.
That hand can be
Does that
made.
mean,
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna
be
basically
all
dust at this point.
smelly.
Oh, but he used the force!
Yeah, the hand used
It's
the
a magic cat.
But which probably doesn't make situations any better. It lands on a desert planet, which could probably
Tatooine.
be either Tatooine or Geonosis or any of those. And it's found by our two heroes. One guy from Attack the Block, and
John Boyega.
yeah, and the other one who has a similar name to the woman in the Alien movies.
Sigourney Weaver.
Something like that.
Donald Gleason, Oscar Isaac.
The woman in Alien.
Yeah, I know, but you're saying that her name.
Similar to the actual characters.
Yeah, so I'm.
No,
so
similar
I'm
to the
naming-
actress's name.
Oh, actress's name.
Yeah.
Oh, Lee Ripley.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And they find it and identify it to be a Jedi artifact, not the hand, the lightsaber.
Oh, duh.
This hand will be our artifact.
Our
Well,
saviour.
of course. Well, of course they would know that the lightsaber is like a Jedi thing.
Well, yeah.
Then I'm gonna be, what the fuck is this?
Oh, it's blue and it hurts my hand when I touch it. And they want to return it to its owner while they're on the.
What nice people.
Why wouldn't you keep
This
Keep
is
it.
so awesome.
Oh, it's old now.
Hey Lee! Oh, sorry.
Wait, but how can they return it if it's just a hand? You're like, wait, this looks like This looks like Luke's hand.
No,
yeah,
it's got the
right
lightsaber in it. It's still holding the lightsaber.
Got etched Anakin. Like, where?
Anakin.
Yeah,
Because
because
it's formerly Anakin's.
Yeah, but he would have crossed that out and put Luke.
Actually, no, it probably says
Crayon.
What, yeah,
Skywalker now.
what crayon? Just Luke spelled wrong.
Yeah.
This is mine.
If found, please return to party.
So, on the way of trying to find Luke, they encounter Han Solo and Chewbacca. And for some
Who
reason...
just happened to be flying by.
Yeah. And for some reason, this gives them the incentive to find their friend. It's like, like Machinima said, we haven't been looking for our buddy, but now you have his hand. Okay.
I still don't get how they know it's his hand.
Well, because they got the lightsaber
Maybe
as well.
wait.
So,
Maybe
Jedi.
maybe they were looking for them but forgot, and then
I mean, let's not forget they are pretty senior.
Hey, wait,
now.
no, hang on, that oh, damn it! Like I thought we had to do something.
Let's not forget Ahsoka's got a broken foot at the moment, so.
Yeah.
Broken
He's
ankle.
got better things to do.
Chewbacca's been driving the Millennium Falcon in
Let's
his
not forget
absence.
Chewbacca's an 80-year-old man who's never shaven.
Very true.
That's actually what, yeah.
So, but while they're trying to find Luke Skywalker, they're being pursued by the new Jedi Hunters, which are the replacements for the Sith.
So there's like no Sith there.
Not in Episode 7, there isn't, apparently. No Sith. And while this is all going on, the new bad guys, whoever they may be, what did you do?
Nothing.
What did you do?
Just came off.
That's fine. As long as it's not broken.
Ha! I didn't break anything.
And meanwhile, whoever the new bad guys are, they're building a new super weapon, which I know has never happened before.
A Death Star!
Never happened in Star Wars. But apparently, instead of
Star of Death.
instead of destroying planets, it could destroy whole solar systems.
Yeah,
So
it's like a
destroy it.
nuclear bomb.
It's
that-
like a load of Death Stars. It's like a firing squad.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that kill them?
Yeah, I'm feeling like they go like, oh, it's perfect. Wait, we're in the soul.
Have you ever seen
We're
the
here.
video of the physicist actually explaining why the Death Star doesn't work?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Because like the amount of matter and stuff you'd actually need to destroy stuff, it just wouldn't work.
No.
Yeah.
The amount of fuel and stuff it needs.
Yeah, the people who created it probably weren't the sharpest. Just one had a tennis ball and then some guy.
It
I've
will
got
be
it.
a ball that can destroy.
Well, they probably did the same.
Tennis ball.
They probably did the same with planets. Ooh, what's cool? Ooh, sand. Oh, the whole planet's made of this.
This will be easy to draw.
Yeah.
What's this one? It's all water. Ah!
But it might have land, just a little bit. But so yeah, that's what's going to happen with Star Wars 7. Also, JJ did a new vid doc for Force for Change, which is the charity helping.
Oh, yeah, you can see the new.
Yeah, you can see the
they
new.
made.
There was a lot of conflict on Twitter because apparently it's a Z. It was apparently a Z-wing from the expanded universe.
Ah, how dare he? But
Because it doesn't have the. It didn't have the quad engines. It had the single engines. But apparently it's.
people really went ballistic
Oh,
over
they do go.
that.
They do go ballistic.
It hasn't got the right engine.
I'm gonna fly this.
But it's also not part of Red Squad. It's a blue stripe instead of red. Yeah, it's not a part of Red Team.
Times have changed.
Well, I'm not watching it.
Wait, are
Then.
they still called the Rebellion? Are they still rebels?
Well, they won. So.
I don't know because they're not. They're not following the.
They're just called the winners.
They're not following.
They're the winners.
They've released quite a lot of little videos on the Star Wars Rebels thing.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
What all the different
Characters and the groups of people and everything.
Oh, I like the look of the Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Not Sith, but
It's Red Fire.
dark presence in the Force.
Overweight pilot number one.
No, they've signed. They've signed the new director for episode 8 and 9.
Oh yeah, because it's not going to be JJ, is it?
No. But J.J. Abrams recommended this guy, and it's the guy who did Looper.
Rebels.
I haven't seen it.
You should see Looper. Looper is a great sci-fi movie, and he directed most of Breaking Bad. So
Okay.
you know it's going to
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vince.
Looper's the time travelling kiddo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where they send them back in time.
Yeah. It
Okay.
was really good. Rain Johnson, the guy's name is.
Right.
He's in doing 8 and 9, but he is a good director, so
Okay.
it should be good.
Something I wanted to say before we maybe wrapped up.
It's not your call when we wrap up.
Katie, should we wrap up maybe soon?
This is your
Okay.
Okay.
You put this person in charge.
Liz and a couple of friends went to Disneyland not so long ago.
Gay!
Shut up.
Shut up.
And kindly brought back gifts. But I don't know. They're Star Wars
Welcome.
gifts. But both Lee and I don't know who they are because you got a keyring that you can't identify,
Yeah.
and I've got a minifigure that I can't identify either. No idea who
I
it
think
is.
his name's.
And as far as I'm aware, it doesn't appear in any of the Star Wars movies or any of the expanded universe.
What does he look like?
He's a white Mandalorian, like Boba Fett or Django.
We'll put a picture up.
Yeah,
Stormed
and we'll also do the same with Lee's keyring.
Yeah.
But
Like
it's
five.
really bizarre. They've
So many.
like Lee, you got one from Pirates in the Caribbean, didn't
Yeah,
you?
it's
But
about
what-
a hook,
yeah,
but
but
there's
who
no
has a
guy
hook in
with
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Maybe it was a background character.
There's no guy with a hook.
Well, it's pirates, so.
What, like,
I know, but they're not just making up
Yeah,
characters.
well, like, Pirates of
Maybe it's
the
Well,
just
they're not
like
really
a
making up
background
characters, they just
character.
got a hook.
Maybe he's a main
Yeah, but
character, but
he
you
was
can't see
part
him
of
on
the
screen.
character.
Yeah.
Friggin' like, hey guys,
Maybe
guys
like,
over here.
maybe it's something that they can put the toys on, but someone thought that, oh, this is for sale.
Maybe Lee just broke it.
Yeah, and I put a hook on it to
Cover it up.
make it look like a pirate.
I'm just wondering whether France have or Disneyland have like their own adaptations of films, like the scenes that no one has in all the other editions.
That's what China do. Like with Transformers and Iron Man 3, they had their own versions where they added more scenes with famous Chinese actors.
Really?
Why? I don't know.
So Deep Wang wasn't enough.
No, but the Iron Man 3 trailer, you got the English one and then the Chinese one. It is the same trailer except you get like a shot of like some Chinese woman running. It's like, oh god.
Oh wow.
Just relate so much.
They acknowledged us.
Yeah.
And Iron Man actually fights Godzilla.
And doesn't blow up all his suits at the end. Spoiler alert.
Wait, isn't that the fan?
Don't worry.
Wrong order.
He's a man in Avengers 2, so
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
And he doesn't need his heart anymore to power the suits.
Does he not?
How was the suits flying without him? Because he can make one.
Electric. Yeah, he just made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any news on the superhero front at all from anyone?
Entertainment, the magazine, have released very big insight into Avengers, the new Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
Age of Ultron or something?
Yeah,
Age of
Age of
Ultron.
Ultron. Yeah, you see Ultron now. Looks good, but if he is good, I don't know.
I wonder if he'll be as badass as he's supposed to be.
Mm. No, but Comic-Con is this week, so you'll be getting a lot of
It seems to be happening a lot.
Yeah.
No, this is the San Diego Comic-Con, like the big
Oh, right, I
one.
was going to say.
Like the main one.
British one.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like this is where DC and Marvel are going to be showing, because DC
Okay.
they're going to be announcing all when the new films are coming out. Like the one I think leaked was Shazam,
Oh,
and that Dwayne Johnson will be playing Shazam, which I think is great.
I think that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Dwayne Johnson. He's been playing like because the whole thing about Shazam is that it's a kid who gets the power to turn into like a superhero.
But the thing is, the Justice League don't know he's a kid.
Yeah.
There's actually in the Justice League series, there's a point where the adults get sent to one parallel universe and the kids are in another, and he has to go between the two.
Yeah.
So they just think he's a dumbass.
Yeah.
But and also you got like the Game of Thrones star playing Aquaman, which I think is great.
Oh.
Things that
Which Game of Thrones?
I don't think.
You know, what's his name? You know Khaleesi? You know the guy that she was married to? You know the big...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, him.
He's playing Aquaman?
Yeah.
He's a great. What's that late night?
Jason Mumbo, I think his name is.
Wow.
It's not blonde, but alright.
Doesn't it?
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, he was on the Jimmy Fallon show, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then as he accidentally said, "Well, I'm not saying I am doing it, but if I did, it would just be the right choice."
Yeah. But no, you got him, and then you got all these other actors. Because right now, DC, all they're going to be doing is saying what films are coming out and who's going to be in them.
Right.
Have any of you seen the leaked of what the Wonder Woman costume might look like?
No, I haven't actually.
No one gives a fuck.
It's not like proper touch. She's actually wearing like a sort of like leather jacket and stuff.
Okay.
Shocking.
It's one of the alternate costumes in some of the other comic books.
If you would send me a picture, I'll put it on.
But I don't think Aquaman and Wonder
It may
Woman,
be a while.
they're not getting their own movie.
my goodness.
No, she is, but in 2017. Like they've got Dawn of Justice. They've got the Green Lantern and Flash team up movie. You've got Wonder Woman. You've got an Aquaman movie. I think I said that wrong.
Green Arrow getting a movie at all?
No, he's got
a TV
He's
series.
got a TV series.
It'll be the Flash and the Green Arrow from the CW TV series.
Yeah.
And it's the Green Lantern from the Green Lantern film.
No.
They've changed that.
Yeah, they're rebooting. They might be doing like Jon Stewart.
Oh yeah, Will Smith.
Thank God.
No, probably not Will Smith. but
Yeah, they need
like
Will
you know
Smith to
the actor Idris Elba. Has anybody watched Luther at all on BBC One?
I've seen
No.
it. Yeah.
Right, you know Thor.
That's the guy.
Like you know Thor.
He's like smart.
Yeah.
You know the black guy there is in charge of the gates.
The gatekeeper guy.
Yeah, him.
Oh, that's a good call.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad
No
he's
one,
in
knew
Jon
he was
Stewart.
no one knew he was a Green Lantern when he was guiding it. Yeah.
They think-
Luthor, the actual cat Luthor.
Yeah.
Who are they getting?
Oh, Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's such a bad call.
No, I think I was shocked, but I think it could work, but it probably won't. But
I mean, I've seen pictures where people have made him look bald and
yeah, I don't know. He apparently there was a leak saying how he isn't bald in this one. This is how he becomes bald. Basically, so he starts with hair and ends without it.
I still
basically.
love it.
Yeah.
Is that the main plot? That's the plot.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it is because he gets like
Oh, no.
toxic radiation or something. Yeah, something from that.
Gotham. Have you heard about Gotham?
Yeah, I'm so excited for that.
We reckon it'll start. It will come over here probably like September.
Yeah, fall. I think it will.
Yeah.
But it looks so good.
Yeah.
Really. But I'm really surprised with like the stuff they're doing with like the Riddler.
Yeah.
How he works for Gordon and stuff like that.
Well, he did it first, didn't he? And then he just went insane.
Yeah.
The thing is, he used to work for Wayne Enterprise, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got loads of
No,
different
it's
origin
his
stories,
career.
but I really like the look of the Penguin. I think he looks really good.
I love the Penguin.
They're bringing out a Justice League film, hopefully.
Yeah, they are 2017.
Christopher Nolan, who did Dark Knight series.
Yeah.
So that'll be really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'll bring Christian Bale, because I remember Christian Bale said he'd only do it if Christopher Nolan was
Yeah, no, unfortunately,
directing.
they won't be doing it. It's confirmed that Zack Snyder is doing it, the guy who did Watchmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think could
That's
work.
okay.
Yeah. And Ben Affleck, who's in being Batman in Dawn of Justice.
Yeah,
So everyone who's in Dawn of Justice will be in Justice League.
And it annoys me how everyone says, "Oh, that's such a bad call. It's not going to be as good as the Dark Knight series." The Dark Knight series isn't actually proper Batman. It's someone's take
It's
on Batman.
actually, to be fair, the Dark Knight series it isn't a superhero film.
No,
it's a crime drama
it's,
with
it's
Batman.
Batman if it was no like superhumans.
Yeah,
Stuff.
like it is a really realistic version
Yeah.
of a superhero movie.
Yeah.
But no, I think Dawn of Justice is going to be a little more comic booky,
Yeah.
but
Which is good.
quite dark because there's a rumor that Doomsday, that
Yeah.
villain, he's going to be in it.
Oh. That's bad.
This is bad news.
He's a badass motherfucker.
That's not good.
No, because in like loads of stories, that's how the Justice League form.
Yeah, they come
because
together to
yeah,
fight
because
him.
Doomsday just goes absolutely.
Batman's gonna die.
So, yeah. Haven't we seen that thing on YouTube where this famous writer and director talks about how crap the Death and Return of Superman is?
Yeah.
Where he basically
Superman
says.
dying is bullshit.
Yeah, no, because the comic book came out and it was like a really big event. It was on the news how Superman, because this was the first time a superhero died, and it was done so
Leave it to Superman
Shit.
to die.
that everyone has hated Superman since.
See, this is why Green Arrow dies in pretty much every
Yeah.
No one cares anymore.
Yeah.
Even
And
though
if
the
you-
front cover of the game is dead.
Have you heard about they're going to try to slowly kill off Wolverine from Marvel?
Can't
Yeah.
die.
I mean, no, but they've done it now. I mean, he's lost his adamantium. Have any of you seen the new?
No, yeah, he's just got bone.
Well, because of the way,
Yeah.
because of the way they go through
Yeah.
the time travel.
The problem is the X-Men timeline is so messed up.
Yeah, it's-
X-Men Days of Future
What is
Past.
going
X-Men
on?
1, 2, and 3 no longer.
Actually, no.
No.
X-Men 1, 2, 3, Origins, and Wolverine are no longer.
Origins was never really completely
Yeah.
there anyway.
Yeah, but like
First
apparently, like the
class,
Wolverine
yeah.
doesn't really count too because of like the way they left
Schneider.
it.
Yeah.
So the only two that have a proper timeline now is First Class and Days of
First
Future
Class.
Past.
I can see what they're doing. It's,
Yeah.
It's making it more easier for them to get
Yeah.
a set lot of
Yeah.
films, but it's.
They're trying to get you
And,
to forget
um,
about the last.
Yeah, but now they got the new Apocalypse coming out, which is
Yeah.
the third one of that.
2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got Gambit in that now. Channing
I
Tatum.
love Gambit.
There is a boss.
Yeah, Channing Tatum is going to be playing him.
Never
Yeah.
really understood
Awesome.
what he can do.
Yeah.
But
Was it as well in 2016? It'll be Amazing Spider-Man 4 will be out, which means Amazing Spider-Man 3 will be coming out before that as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
boss.
Wait, is it
Oh,
Amazing
Spider-Man
Spider-Man 3 or
timeline.
the Sinister Six movie?
I can't remember which
Because
one it is now.
that is one of my problems I had with the Amazing Spider-Man 2. How it's pretty much a big advert for the Sinister Six.
Yeah. It was good though.
Yeah.
But then Spider-Man.
No, but did you see that picture that went up online of the set of Avengers 2 where you could see Andrew Garfield in a Spider-Man costume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just in the background.
No, it's
Can
almost
I
proven
join,
fake. No,
please?
it was proven fake, but everyone went crazy over it because it looked real. But
I'm trying to think though about when Spider-Man did join the Avengers. I can't think of which one he came from. Was it the Amazing Spider-Man, or was it one of the other Spider-Man series he came from? So there's
So
quite a
many.
lot of Spider-Man groups.
I think it was it's not spectacular, but I think it might be Ultimate.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same,
The Ultimate one isn't the one where he has to web arm piercing.
No.
There's
No,
one.
No, he
one
has like
of
a
the
thing
old
to
ones.
help him glide or
Yeah.
something, which makes no
But
sense
he-
as he can do. Yeah.
though. Maybe it's when he runs out. Just,
Yeah.
Have any of you seen the Amazing Spider-Man games?
no, they're really good.
Yeah.
Debatable. The web slinging, I don't think.
Because you actually have to swing onto buildings as opposed to
No,
cars.
it just doesn't look good. I mean, yeah, you got to swing it around, but you can't. From what I've seen, you can't build up momentum, and the laws of physics don't really apply as much as they should.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There is a
And it
Daredevil
grabs to
series
one.
coming
It
out.
grabbles to one point, and then at one point it's just meaningless.
Yeah, no.
Serial that
Yeah,
is-
you're right.
Yeah.
Netflix have bought Daredevil, and they're making a series for
Yeah,
that.
I think you told me about that.
Yeah.
Looks really
They're doing that, and I think it's like Daredevil had like a team in one
Yeah,
issue. Where he had
yeah,
like
there's-
Luke Cage,
Luke Cage.
and other people. Like they're making a
Okay,
series
yeah.
for that.
I think it's focused around him now.
Yeah, but right now I feel Marvel are better at movies, but DC is better at TV shows.
Yeah.
DC also win when it comes to animated films.
Definitely, yeah. But like Marvel, the only TV show which is most popular is Agents of Shield, and you know how much I hate that show.
I lost interest
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah, it's pretty because but I feel so sorry for
Nick Coulson.
the guy who plays Coulson.
Yeah.
Because everyone wanted him to be in the next Captain America and the Avengers, but he can't now because he's stuck on the really crappy TV show.
The thing is, though, if he
He's
is
stuck
in
doing
the
his
film,
job.
they're going to have to explain why
Yeah,
he's alive.
exactly.
Because I haven't watched it enough to know why he's
Coulson's
alive.
fine.
No, haven't they explained that why he's alive?
They've sort
Yeah.
of explained it. How wasn't it an off-worlder? They extracted some.
So magic.
There's like some weird
Magic.
alien.
Magic.
There's
We
magic.
found some
Like-
magic.
There's like some weird alien stuff that basically fixes him, and then he
So
like
they-
went through this really traumatic like.
Yeah, but
So
it
they
makes.
could- They
Surgery
could bring
bit.
back anyone they wanted, so they brought back Coulson.
Yeah, but the only,
Coulson's awesome!
the only
He
problem
is.
is.
Coulson.
It really is. I really like how everyone went absolutely mental.
Coulson!
Yeah.
Anyway, well,
Avengers.
time.
Yeah,
Did you want to
just
quickly go?
just one thing.
We read.
just one thing.
Yeah. Oh, Firefly. It's coming out real soon.
Shut
It's
up.
coming out soon. Firefly Online. And you can sign up now, and you get a load of free cool stuff.
Yeah, but saying if you
Ooh.
register your account now, you're going to get special stuff when it comes out, and it should be coming out across the summer,
Yeah.
I think.
Does that mean credit card details and stuff?
No, you make your account as in your username.
Oh, okay, so not credit card.
Wait,
Cool.
you're stuck
Yeah, well, I'll
next
do
to
that then. Just for the hell of it. There's no point in
Not
not.
after last time.
No. Wait, what?
After my mum still won't be mine. Oh, just because the line's been moved back.
It's me and Kate were discussing it. So it says the release date is the 31st of
The
12th, which means it's probably not going to come out soon. But because it's like at the end of Christmas, right before New Year's,
Yeah.
it means they'll probably just leave it till the next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get to like the 30th and then the burn.
The thing is that the one where they've done it on, that's only for the special Imperial edition as well.
And who wants that?
No, who wants to be an Imperial?
Yeah.
So it's been like over a year. Well,
I've got my
maybe.
Xbox I've got my PS4, sorry, last October to get Elder Scrolls at Christmas, and
You just haven't used it, have you?
no,
I haven't used my
I've watched some films on it, which I haven't been able to do until the last couple of months anyway, because of the updates they've been doing.
It's on PC though, it's out on PC. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
and everyone's having fun playing PC, and I'm just fucking.
This
sitting
is
there.
why I'm getting a PC.
Yeah.
It's the only reason. I think I'm joking.
That sucks about Elder Scrolls.
Well, have a bit more infusing about it.
Well,
You don't even.
I'm not sure whether I was going to play it. So there's only so much I can actually do.
Well, I'm probably going to play it for the first couple of months just as a tester because of its
Yeah.
because of the night you've got to pay for it.
Yeah.
They've got a monthly fee.
How much did you say it was?
I think it's between £10 to £20.
It's not too bad.
Considering it'll be £50 to buy on the PS4 anyway. Plus you'll have to pay the £40 a year for the PS Vita Online thing, and the Xbox is a £40 gold.
Well, they're gonna be rich.
It's all worth it.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, it's all worth it. You should
Yeah.
save up your septum.
Okay, we're leaving it at that.
Yeah.
Okay, until next time.
Yes. Thank you very much, Connor, for joining us for this Fargo
What?
podcast.
You're welcome.
It's been
It's a
interesting.
real shame that Grace couldn't join us, but shout out to her.
Hey!
So yeah.
Hey!
So yeah,
Yeah.
see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.